Hey everybody, this is Shake and Bake from shakespub.net. We're back on Boundless for episode number 4. I hope you guys are enjoying these. Today we're talking about the word plinth. Plinth. P-L-I-N-T-H.
Plinth.
Plinth. And a lot of other things. What is plinth? I didn't know. I had to look it up. A slab-like member beneath the base of a column or pier, a square base or a lower block, as of a pedestal. Also called plinth course, a projecting course of stones at the base of a wall, earth table. In joinery, a flat member at the bottom of an architrave, dado, baseboard, or the like. Origins of plinth, Latin and Greek. That is more than you ever wanted to know about the word
plinth.
Plinth. Okay, guys, enough of that. Why am I talking about plinth? And not just that. I'm going to show you this again. I'm trying to pick out things from the dev blocks that I think are cool and promising, and also stuff from the game that I discovered last night. I was on last night, ran into some very cool people in the game, and showed me around. And it was awesome. The stuff I saw and the things you can do were just insane. And I want you guys to see those because it's like every day is like this learning opportunity in this game. And the more I learn, the more excited I get. So here we go. We're looking at this image of basically, we'll just say pedestals, right? But basically real nice looking. This is some work they're doing on a prop they're going to add here in the future. And basically how, from what I'm reading here, this is going to be used for showcasing items that you want to sell, buy, right? And the way they describe it says here, the top is metal and it has a nice rich cloth draped over it to make your goods look luxe and enticing. Whoa. And so that's pretty cool. I think it looks pretty cool. And again, it's just good to see they're working on new stuff to add to the game. And basically, these will be in stores. You can go in. You guys can create your own store. You have to find these things. I don't know if you can craft them or find them, how that works. But basically, you can use these to display them. And how these work, from what I've read, is when you're not in the game or you're away exploring in the world of Boundless, people can come in your store, see these items on for display, and basically buy them. That's how that's going to work. So it's basically for when you can be there too, but if you're not around, it's a way to sell in-game, sell and buy in-game currency that then can be used. Now, if you want to buy and sell, but not buy and sell, trade, you can do that in person through the user interface. And I'm going to try to show that here in a minute. There's another guy in the game I just ran into that's been real nice, and hopefully I can find. I crashed. I had a quick crash there. I'm gonna jump back in and hopefully run into him again, and we can show you that. Okay, now here's some other things. Storage. Now I think these guys are going away from the idea of kind of like Minecraft having a chest. A lot of these games have a chest, a little chest that holds a million things, right? Problem with that is sometimes you can't see what's in the chest. So you're opening all your chests. Their idea, which I think is pretty cool, is, and I hope though, so here's this kind of basic idea, four holes in a container, right? Then you could stack these, and what's good about this is as you put stuff in the containers, you'll have a visual cue, an icon that'll tell you what that is. So you can quickly look at the wall of containers and see what's in those. Now, as far as stackable, how deep you can stack in each one, I mean, that's to be determined, I'm guessing. I hope, though, that you can actually change the material of this. So, if you wanted a marble storage unit to go along with the looks of your place, that would be awesome. Okay, so there's that. I read through all the forums on it, and a lot. This is what's good about this team and this communities. Man, they're really like turning to the community saying, what do you guys think? A lot of interaction, a lot of comments. That's really, really nice to see. And again, so in-game, there'll be in-game buying, selling, trading, buying and selling through this kind of interface here, even when you're away. And then it looks like there's going to be an in-person trading as well. Okay, so let's close it out. Let's get in the game. I want to show you some very cool. Okay, guys, we're in game, and I'm in here with, I'm probably going to say the name wrong. It's either Sikerow, and again, I apologize if I get that wrong. Having a little bit of network network issue, but that sometimes happens. Remember, this is pre-alpha, but we're gonna go check out the city. I got some things to show you that are really, really cool, and one is in this capital I'm in. Check this out. I mean, it's a slide and some bounce blocks there. Very cool. But like I said, before I get going, big shout out to Frostycupcakes, Jenndragonfly, and later last night I ran into a semi-round Pizza 8. But Jenndragonfly took me around this capital here, and this thing was the first I kind of seen this stuff, and it was just crazy. Like this says shop. I guess eventually you could go in here. Remember I talked earlier about those pedestals that you could set up. Well, this would be a place where you could set those up in here, something like that, and sell stuff. I mean, how cool is that? Now, this is right here. I love this. The Frosty Shrub. And I think this could be Frostycupcakes. I think. But let's go in there. It's very, very cool creation, this pub. I'm jealous because I was making, I'm making Shake's Pub. But this is epic right here. I love this. All right, so just did a little quick healing there. We're going to come out here. I'm going to show you something very, very cool. If you get in this game, one again is comma is going to give you infinite amount of resources that's in your inventory. But let's say you want a certain block, right? Oh, hold on, guys. Here, we got a little creature we got to take care of here. Let's say you want a material that you get out of here. You come here. Check this out. Block Depot. You come in here, right? And when I came in here last night with Jenndragonfly, I was like, what the heck is this? I didn't know what was going on. And she said, take what you need. They went out over the last course of, I don't know, year and a half, and gathered in here this basic library, pretty much of every resource in the game. How cool is that? So the way it works is you come in here, and let's say I want to get, what do we got here? I think this is sand, different colored sands. Let me find something I think looks pretty cool out here. I like that wood right there. So I come up here, right? I take let's make sure my inventory has space. It does. And I'm going to get my stone axe. I just got that item. Then what I do is I'm going to hit my comma, right? Make this all, infinite. And then I'm going to, right there, there's the ancient trunk right there. What I'm going to do now, this is what the good person, the player does. Oh, wrong place, right there. I'm just going to put it, I think I did that right. Is that the right one? Yeah. So I just put that back. And let's actually put it in sideways. I think it looked better when it was like that. Like this. There. And now, I came into basically the depot, got what I needed, and Sikerow is thinking, what is Shake doing? And got what I needed. Now I can head out and build. Now let me show you something else. I mean, the builds, the stuff I'm seeing are crazy. But let's go down. I'm going to show you. They've actually, this thing's spitting stuff at us. Took them down. They actually, look at this all up here. They actually started little communities, and I went and checked it out last night. I want to say it was, I think it was Jenndragonfly who, let's get our sling bow out, guys. We can travel faster with this. Made this like basic boardwalk that'll get you to this community. Oh, what am I doing, Shake? Come on, you want your sling bow. You want let's do with the hook shot. And you can use this to basically get to the little town, little settlement, which I have started to build a place. I'm going to show you that. And also Sikerow. When I put this video up, buddy, you need to tell me how to say your name correctly because I feel horrible saying it the wrong way. Also invited me, really welcoming player in the game. And hold on, let's see if I can get this. There we go. A little fast way to travel there. And start these. I thought it was a good way to meet people, learn more about the game, which I've learned a ton just by doing that. Again, from last night from Frostycupcakes and Jenndragonfly, and also Semi-Round Pizza 8, which I love that name. Learned quite a bit already, but I think there's even more to learn about this. Great to see, again, this kind of positive community forming around this game. Okay, so you basically can come here and build yourself a little house if you want to meet other people. Again, learn some things and learn how to get resources of the game. Like that block depot, I'd have been traveling 55 different worlds to find that stuff. And on pre-alpha, there's going to be a wipe. So, kind of it's sandbox mode, creative mode. So once the game goes live, then the expectation will be you will have to find that stuff. But right now, that's really not to be expected. So I love doing that. Now, big thing for me in this game, which the video is not going to do it justice, is the visuals. The visuals in this game are off the hook. And this is not even totally maxed out. I did bump it down a little bit just while recording for performance reasons. But it looks really, really good already. So here's this little village they've started, this community. It's very cool looking. And again, thanks to Sikerow for inviting me and telling me about this. I think he started this. I think he invited like Jenndragonfly. I don't know if Frostycupcakes has got a place here, but everybody's just kind of making little houses here. And I'm gonna ask him to show us his place that he's working on. And why don't we change up the weather a little bit here? We'll get some sun out. There we go. Get rid of that rain. Where'd he go? All right, here he goes. This is the first he's built. Let me, all right, there. Waiting for climbing blocks. So climbing blocks are coming, where you can add climbing blocks to be able to climb. Looks like he's saying he's going to put like a ladder through here maybe or something. Oh, cool. Okay, he's going to put a climbing block there. Let's go and use our, let's see if I can get up there. Oh. Whoa. I'm not as good as he is. Maybe you got to be straight underneath. You know what? I think I got the wrong one. There's two that you can use. There's also a grappling hook. Let's go with the grappling hook. And there. And then there we go. Boom. Nice. I was not as proficient as Sikerow. No, I was not. Very nice. Very nice. And there's a couple more here. Again, just started. I'll show you my place real quick. Very cool. Let's go over this. I just did this little place over here real quick. I think you have a design. I want to say, I was going to get sand miles there because I want to finish my windows, but I forgot to. But you have a design style. Your type of architecture build you like. Mine is, I like clean lines, and I like these little cottages on the lake. All right. Now we're going to do a trade. I'm going to show this. This is working. It's pretty crude at this point, but it is working. I'm going to pick item from my inventory. I wish I had something great to give him, but all I got is dirt. I'm going to give him some dirt. And let's see. Something should pop up on his side. Let's see if it works. We did get this to work earlier. He's giving me dirt too. I'm going to ask him for some glass. I'm a cheap trader. All right, let's see if we can do this again. It says he's already trading. Let's see what happens here. Oh, he's going to make some glass. While he's doing that, I want to show you something. Let's pull up my character here. I want to show you what you can do with your character. You can actually change the model. So there's some couple models in there you can play with. Cool, cool. I kind of like that dude right there. There. All right. All right, here we go. Let's see if he's ready to trade. What can I give him? I could give him. Oh, I got a new gleam here. I didn't know I had that. You know what we need to do though? I need to get rid of something. Oh no, I got a space right there. Good. All right, let's go back over. Trade. Choose an item. Let's see. Let's do that. Oh, he's got to make some. Okay, so we saw a tray. We can do that later. I don't want to keep dragging that out. All right, there we go. So, guys, this is Boundless, episode number 4. Stay tuned for number 5 because I'm definitely going to show some of the... I'm going to hang up on this tree real quick. Let's see if I can do this again. Yeah, baby.
I'm so
no, that's awesome right there. I basically have my own swing. Yes! Oh my god. Okay, that is epic. Yes, I didn't know I could do this. Okay. Okay, I should not have discovered this because I'm going to have way too much fun with this. Yoo-hoo! This is Shake and Bake. More to come. Stay tuned for episode number 5. I'm going to show some of these crazy worlds, start showing some of them, and some of these crazy builds. Cheers, peace, guys. Big shout out to Sikerow, to Jenndragonfly, Frostycupcakes, and Semi-Round Pizza 8. Appreciate you guys being so receptive and helpful in the game. See you guys later.
I'm so high.